Diamond with It Works, and I just want to welcome you guys to this awesome group and super excited for you on this journey that you're about to embark on. A little bit about me: I've been with It Works now for 3.5 years, and when I first got started, actually, I was a waitress, and that's pretty much all I've ever done my whole life, except for about 10 or 12 years ago, I had a marketing business, and it was very successful. Within 2 years, I was making about 8 to 10 grand a month. So when Lisa had brought this crazy wrap thing to me, first I was very skeptical of the product. I thought it was one of those water weight wraps. And so I told her to try it, and I told her to come back to me and let me know in 4 or 5 weeks that the results she got were still off, and that I would be interested, because with waitressing, there is no retirement. There is no, um, guarantee. What if something happens to me and I can't go to work? I mean, you're paid daily and you get a small paycheck. So there was no security in it. And so about 6 months prior to It Works coming into my life, my husband and I were actually Googling what's the most lucrative business to be in. And ironically, network marketing came up as number one. So when she came to me, I knew that the industry was very lucrative. It was just a matter of, did the product work? And so she came back to me about 4 weeks later, told me the results were still off, and she had found some testimonies of a few of the products that would help with Barry's diabetes, and did I want to do this with her? And I said, absolutely. I told her, I'm like, we're going to be millionaires. So I got in. I didn't have like a fast start. I had a lot of things to work out inside of me. I wasn't very confident. I was scared to blitz. I was scared to go talk to strangers. And so I got a real slow start. And I had to get on the products too. I'm not a salesperson. So I got on the products, 3 of them, Vitals, Greens, and New You, and I let them change my life. I started to sleep like a baby. I got off all the pops, all the monsters. I had more energy than I knew what to do with. 2 months, I was down 20 pounds, and I don't exercise. And so I was feeling better than I ever had. And so when that happened for me, I just started to tell people, and it started to grow. I had to get over myself a lot. It took me about 6 months to get to diamond and about a year to get to double. And that's when I retired from waitressing and went full time with It Works. And I still had things to work out. So I've been sitting at double diamond now for 2 years. So it's all about the journey. There's been plenty of times where I've wanted to give up on this journey, but I think about all the people's lives that I've changed already, and the millions that I'm going to change in the future. And I think about my kids, and I think about, man, going back to waitressing, that's not an option. And I'm getting older. I'm 33, and so I think about all those things when I do have that feeling of wanting to quit, because it's not, this job is simple, but it's not easy. You got to deal with some negative people, and you have to deal with the no's. And some of my family weren't even on board. My dad thought it was a joke. And and what's funny now is I make more money than my dad, and I probably work less hours than my dad. So but it's been an amazing journey. I mean, it's such a blessing. The freedom of time that I've gained with this business is like no other. I mean, I work when I want, where I want, how I want. I get to be at all my kids' functions. I have very active kids. I'm a helper at the school. I get to volunteer my time, to different organizations, and so what it's allowed me to do is been awesome. And we just moved out to Arizona with Lisa and her family, picked up my family, my kids, moved them out here. And so just to be able to do that is amazing, amazing. So that's a little bit about me. If you guys want a friend request me on Facebook, I'm more than happy to help you in any way that I can. I'm super excited for you and your new journey, and I look forward to meeting all of you. Talk to you soon.